Hey guys, so today I wanted to tell the story of how I got caught breaking into someone's house. It's an embarrassing story, something I did in high school. I regret it, but you know, I learned my lesson, and it's just one of those stupid fucking stories, one of those stupid things you do, you know, when you're younger, I guess. So basically what happened was I was hanging out with one of my friends in high school, and he lived right next door to another one of our friends whose name was Jacob. I'm still friends with him to this day. Jacob's family, they would go on these trips like every summer abroad, you know, to a different country. They were in Germany this summer. I think this was like 2014. I was like a junior in high school or a senior. And so how his house was set up was there was like the main house, it was a 2-story house, and then right next to the house was like a detached garage, and there was like this little walkway between the house and the garage, okay? And they had this tree right next to the garage. There was a window on the second floor across from the garage, okay? They didn't have like vents in their house, they just had like swamp coolers in all the rooms, I guess. So a swamp cooler just like sits in the window, and you have to have the window like partially open to, you know, have the air come from outside into the swamp cooler and shit. Anyway, so one of us had the brilliant idea to get on top of the garage and, you know, basically try to open the window, remove this like panel in the window that was like attached to the swamp cooler, and there was like enough space to like get into the house. And me being the more athletic, agile, I don't know, friend, I climbed up the tree onto the garage, went across this gap from the garage to the house, and I got into the house through the swamp cooler thing in the window, okay? I don't even remember exactly how I did it, something with the swamp cooler, and I had to like pull something out of the window and like slide into the house. I don't even remember. But I got in through the window. I guess it wasn't very secure, I'm gonna be honest. Like, sorry you guys, it wasn't. And so our whole idea was like, we're gonna have this whole house to hang out in the whole summer because they're gonna be gone. And it's gonna be awesome. And like, I brought my PlayStation in there. We opened up one of the windows downstairs that was like behind a bush. And so like every time we wanted to come in, we'd just go behind this bush and nobody could see, and we would like go into the house. I ended up bringing like my gaming consoles and shit, and we would like play video games in there, like stuff we weren't allowed to play because we were like little Mormon boys at the time. I would play like Grand Theft Auto in there and shit like that. I bought like all these games. And one thing that was scary is they had like timers on their lights in their house. I don't know how they did it, but basically like every few hours, like lights would switch off and on, so it looked like they were home so nobody would break in. I knew that they were in Germany, and so I fucking took advantage of that and I broke into their house. I feel so stupid. But anyways, so it was just me and my one friend for a while, and I think eventually we started bringing our other friends into the house. I brought like one of my other close friends, and like we just thought it was cool, you know what I mean? I think they had like some snacks in the basement or something, and we like took some of those. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing to tell, I'm not gonna lie. Be careful who you tell, because what happened was word got around. Like one friend told another, and then that friend told another, and basically what happened is my friend who lived in the house, his brother's friend found out somehow. And he told my friend's brother. I hope that makes sense. I was at like Mormon sleepaway camp, okay? Because like I said, I was Mormon at the time. And my dad would send me away to like these Mormon summer camps. And I remember I was at Mormon summer camp. I hadn't told my friend anything, the one who lived in the house. And he texted me from Germany, and he was just like, bro, you're gonna get screwed. And I was like, what? And he was like, my family just found out that you like broke into our house and like all this stuff. And I was just like, holy fuck, holy shit. And I guess that his parents ended up calling my dad and told him what happened. And I guess like they had like a little arcade thing in their house, and for some reason they thought that we broke that. We didn't even touch that. And so I guess they told them that, like we broke the arcade and we broke into the house and all this stuff. And so I remember that just like ruined my experience the whole time at this like Mormon summer camp thing, because I was just thinking the whole time like, well, what's gonna happen when I get home? Am I gonna get like sent away again? Am I gonna be put up for adoption? Am I gonna get my ass beat? I didn't know what was gonna happen. Eventually, I came home from summer camp. I think I went back to the house after I got back from summer camp. I got all my gaming console stuff and my controllers and all that stuff, and I brought it back home. And my dad had a long talk with me about, you know, what happened. And I got in trouble. I got sent to counseling. And of course, he had me go apologize to them, which was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever done in my life. I had this little like red motorbike that I built. I got like a motor off Amazon and I rode it over to my friend's house. And I had to apologize and sit down with the family and say, I'm so sorry I broke into your house, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. It was so embarrassing, and like, I'm lucky that they are very nice people and they did not want to like press charges or get like police involved or anything. And luckily it was my friend. And so, you know, that helped. If it was not, that would have been a whole different story. Yeah, anyways, that is how I broke into someone's house. And I was lucky enough to get away with it. But I learned my lesson and I will never do it again. That was one of the scariest things I went through in my teen years. Anyways, I hope you guys like this short little story. I just want to do a little story time. It's been a while, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys like the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I feel like I shouldn't even say that. Like, what YouTuber doesn't say that? Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe and hit the bell button. Okay, you guys get the idea. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Thanks for watching. You're the GOAT.